Okay, are we recording? Yes, I guess. Okay, hi guys. Welcome to this vlog and thank you so much for clicking on today's video. I'm very excited today because I am getting inked. I'm gonna get my first tattoo. I'm very nervous, but I'm also very excited about it. I just thought I'd film today and show you the whole process of getting it here in Japan, and yeah, just take you along with me. And yeah, so I'm about to leave now because I'm actually running late. I have to get on the train because I have to travel all the way to Osaka because the artist that I found is based in Osaka. So I'm just going to tell you about the design that I chose, the meaning behind it, and all these things later on. And so yeah, let's go. Woo! Just a quick outfit check before we go. This is what I'm wearing today. I'm just wearing a plain white t-shirt and some black trousers. I just wanted to wear something quite loose because I'm actually gonna get my tattoo here on my right ankle. And yeah, I'm wearing my classic Mary Jane flats. And I have here a casual blazer just in case I get cold later. So yeah, that's the outfit of the day.
I see you hide yourself underneath the mountain of makeup. Plus the words that you made up won't make you any cooler than you are. But when you're with me and you're half asleep, and I can count each freckle and see all your beauty that you hide.
Okay, so I just got out of the train station and now I am walking towards the tattoo shop. I'm navigating my way. Hopefully I find it soon. Oh, wish me luck.
This is usually how you're like. Then you say, don't you be afraid of when your life's gonna end. You should be more worried it'll never begin. So I'll ask, how is life in Hollywood if all your dreams came true? And how come every time we talk you act like you're too cool? The city of angels.
Where?
Here?
Here?
Yeah.
From where? Okay.
Yeah, from like top of the bone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stand up, please.
Yeah,
Normal pose and
normal
straight.
pose.
Yes. Before Korea,
Yeah. So you went to Korea first and then US and then back in Japan.
so maybe
Oh.
5 months.
Oh wow, that's a long time. Yeah. Oh, that's so big.
Yeah.
Wow.
It
What
takes
is
a
it?
long time today.
Oh. Oh wow, it's so cool.
Approximately 6 hours.
6 hours.
Yeah, I guess.
Ganbatte.
Yeah, thank you.
Am I ready? Are you okay? Should I go down some more?
Huh? Oh no, it's okay.
Okay. Dare? So
Oh,
cute.
Yeah.
Haku. Howl. Howl's Moving
Howl.
Castle.
Hauru in
Howl's-
Sophie.
Howl's Moving Castle. Ghibli.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. It's like my favorite Ghibli movie.
Oh really?
Yeah.
In a chimera of a dream. How is life in Hollywood for you? Now the tears roll down your eye. You can't hide all this loneliness inside, so you said, don't you be afraid of when your life's gonna end. You should be more worried it'll never begin. So I'll ask, how is life in Hollywood if all your dreams came true? And how come every time we talk you act like you're too cool? The city of angels has you entangled in a chimera of a dream. How is life in Hollywood for you?
So I just finished my session and I really had a great time. At first I was very scared and nervous, but it turns out to be a really wonderful experience. China, my tattoo artist, he was just so pleasant and he gave me a really wonderful calming experience. So I ended up having 2 tattoos. Originally I just planned to have one around my right ankle, but I really had a great time, so I asked like for one more. A good thing he had extra time for me. And now I am just finding my way back to the station. I'm gonna head home. So yeah, I'll talk to you again later. Bye!
I don't usually cry at all, but why is it always close? Ranging from a movie scene to made up people in my dreams. The last time, if I recall, was a feeling of being alone. I don't know if where I'm going isn't far, but in case I go, no need to be stressed. Gotta take it home, it's there. I really miss the shade of blue. Just take it slow. I'll wait to find love. Better hear the call again. For now I will feel the ocean view, and I pray that it won't be over soon. Oh my, I miss the sun. Just wait, it won't be too long till we arrive the coming day. Please ignore my restless face, 'cause it's so hard to keep it all together ever since we left. I guess it just makes sense to what the reason.
Hi guys, so I just got back home and I also just cooked rice. So while waiting for the rice to cook, I thought, I'd sit down and talk to you about the process and the whole experience, and also the designs that I chose and the meaning behind it. So it's going to be a little bit of a story time, so I hope you don't mind. Ever since I remember in university, I've been wanting to get a tattoo, but of course, there's a lot of restrictions in schools. And eventually, I became a teacher, and of course, there's this stereotype image that teachers should always look clean, no visible tattoos, etc. And more so when I moved here in Japan, it's not something super celebrated, I would say, well, compared to other countries. There are some places that you can't enter when you have tattoos, like for example onsen, just go in and out of my mind. And then one time I met up with some friends She was actually my co-teacher. And then I kind of like just in passing mentioned that I really wanted to get a tattoo because she has a lot of tattoos and it's like super cool. She recommended, you know, some tattoo artists Instagram accounts to me. I think she sent like maybe like 4 or 5 accounts. And then among all those accounts that she sent me, I think the first one was the one that I liked the most, and the tattoo artist name is China. I hope I pronounced his name correctly. Like when I asked him about his name, that's the way that he pronounced his name, but the spelling is like Zina. So yeah, China, I don't know. I really like his work. Like when I scrolled through his Instagram, I really like his style. The details of his work is like really beautiful. But also my friend mentioned that among all those artists, like he is popular, or if not the most popular among all those artists. Like he gets fully booked like really quickly. So I'm not even sure if I can get a slot. You know, I followed him on Instagram, and then that was like last month, like April. So I just like sent him a DM, interested in getting a tattoo and so on. But at that time, he was actually traveling in the US, and he was like there for quite a long time. But he mentioned that he's coming back to Japan next month, which is May. And then he just like told me that, you know, just wait for the announcement of the opening for bookings through Instagram stories. I said like, yeah, okay, I'll try to wait and hopefully I get a slot, because, you know, he just like posted on the Instagram story, and then maybe just like 5-10 minutes he's like fully booked for the whole month. I'm not even sure if I'm, you know, if I can get a slot, but yeah, I said I'll wait. And then I think towards the end of April, I was like about to go to sleep actually, and then he suddenly posted on Instagram story that, you know, his bookings are finally open for May. And so I was like trying my best to just like really type really fast so that I can, you know, go through the reservation, and luckily I was able to make it. I just sent him my full name and then my contact number and like a peg or like an inspiration of the design that I want, and then the size that I like. And after that, he gave me a price and I said okay about it. And yeah, I was booked. And I was like so happy, but at the same time, I was like so nervous as well, because it's my first time and I don't know what to expect. But yeah, a few weeks ago, my best friend also had her first tattoo, and I was just asking her like how painful it was, like ranging from 1 to 10, 10 being the most painful, and she said it's just 4. But I'm also not sure if, you know, if she has just high pain tolerance. But yeah, she said it didn't hurt much. So I was hoping that I would get the same experience, that it's not like super painful. So fast forward to today, my appointment was at 12 noon, and I traveled all the way to Osaka to his shop, and I just got there like giddy 12 o'clock, but I made it on time. And when I got there, he immediately like greeted me, and then he actually had my design ready, and he was just like asking me about the size. And then I asked him to make it a little bit smaller, but the design was like perfect. But yeah, I just wanted to make it a little bit smaller, and so he kind of like resized it. And so he started working on my leg. He sanitized it at first, and then after that he shaved the hair around the area. And then I went on his chair, and then he started doing it. So at first I was like really nervous. I thought it's going to be like super painful. Like I was expecting the worst, but I actually didn't know that he was already starting, because it wasn't painful at all. I don't know. I'm not sure if he's just like super light-handed, but it wasn't really painful. Like from 1 to 10, like 10 being the most painful, I would say it's just around 2. And I'm not sure if it's only just the placing of the tattoo, because I had it here on my right leg. But yeah, it wasn't very painful. Really, like in the middle of the whole process, I was actually getting sleepy because it was just so calming in his studio, and it was just like so cozy, and they were playing some songs like Korean songs. And by the way, my tattoo artist is Korean. He's already living here in Japan for 4 years, he said. But yeah, he's from Korea. So now let me show you the design of the first tattoo. As I mentioned a while ago, I actually got two. I didn't intend to get the second one right away, but you know, since I'm there already and it might be hard to get another booking next time, I thought, you know, I'd just do it. And the second tattoo that I'm planning was very, very small, so I just kindly asked him like, oh, China, do you still have time? I still want to get another one, but it's like really, really small. And then he said yes, because I'm the only client for today. So I'm really, really happy that he said yes. Thank you so much, China. So yeah, I'm going to show you now the first one, which is like the bigger one. Here it is. So sorry, I'm using the selfie mode right now, so let me just flip my camera. Here it is. So it's a koi, and then there are some sakura and two Japanese words. He was like really good at detailing. If you can see the detail, it's just so beautiful. And then as for the second one is just quite small. So this is the second one. It's a North Star. And it's very simple. It's just all black. Okay, so now let me talk about the meanings behind my tattoos. So as you've seen, the first one is a koi with some sakuras and two kanji words. So when I was like thinking about the design that I wanted for my very first tattoo, I am very certain that I want something to commemorate my life here in Japan, because yeah, I've been living here for almost 7 years now, and this is basically my second home. So I wanted, you know, a piece of Japan with me everywhere I go. You know, maybe in the future I'm gonna move back in the Philippines or move to another country. So yeah, I just want something like a remembrance of Japan and years of adventure and the people that I've met and all the food that I've eaten, and yeah, just like the wonderful memories that I have here. When I think of Japan, what's the first thing that, you know, pops in my head? And certainly like sakura is number one, you know, cherry blossom. And so yeah, that was like my first choice. Sakura, cherry blossom seasons, it's very, very beautiful, also very short-lived. You know, the whole lifespan of sakura each year would just go between like 2 to 3 weeks. It's very short, and it's just also like a good reminder of our lives. You know, our lives are very temporary. Like sakura, it's fleeting, and so we have to learn how to pause and enjoy the moment and be really present with the people that you have. So yeah, that's the reason behind the sakura design. And as for the koi, I came up with that idea because here in Japan there is a thing called koi nobori. So koi nobori is like a kite that is shaped like a koi, and they use this to celebrate Children's Day. I think it kind of like symbolizes good future, and in hopes that the children will stay healthy and strong, and they're just going to be happy. And as you all know, I'm a preschool teacher, and my heart is very close to kids. And yeah, so I thought, you know, I wanted something that would represent also my love and passion for teaching young kids. And also the koi symbolizes kind of like good fortune as well, so I also want to attract good fortune. And what makes it even more special is that I got this koi tattoo today, May 5, which is the holiday that they celebrate Children's Day. So yeah, that's the story behind the koi design. And as you've seen a while ago, I still have like two Japanese words here. Sorry, it might look weird because I'm using the selfie mode. So yeah, but I'm going to pop like a picture here. But yeah, this one, the first one is wabi sabi, and then the second one here is Kaizen. So the wabi sabi, it means finding beauty in the imperfections and just accepting the natural cycle of life and growth and then death. Find the word very, very beautiful, and sometimes I tend to be very hard on myself, but yeah, it's a good reminder for me to, you know, just accept life as it is, and sometimes there's just a lot of imperfections. And then the second one is Kaizen. It's the philosophy of constant improvement, taking the opportunity to be better every day, even it means just like 1% better. And I really like that idea because I am a person who constantly seek to be better, and I always want to learn new things every day, constantly want to grow as a person. And then finally, this is my second tattoo. It's really very small, and it's a North Star. I'm not sure if you can see it. Yeah, but it's just a North Star in black, and I really like it because it's very minimalistic. And the meaning behind this is in 2015, I had a major quarter life crisis, and I feel very, very lost. And I was reading the Bible, and then at that time, I was praying, you know, about my future, where God would lead me, etc. And then I read three wise men in the Bible, and I'm sure you're quite familiar with that story. They were like lost in finding their way, and then suddenly they looked up and they found a northern star, kind of like led them and guide them to the right path. And I feel like it's the same for me. Sometimes, you know, I feel lost. I don't know what I want. I don't know where I'm going. And this one reminds me that I am never alone and that God is always with me. You know, if I just take the time to look up and focus on Him, really seek Him in prayer, somehow like a symbol that, you know, God answers prayers and He really bends down to listen. It might not be the answer that I wanted, but I'll be assured that God loves me and that He just only wants the best for me. Yeah, so it's just a reminder that in this life I will never be alone because God is always with me, and that, you know, no matter where I go, He will always guide me and lead me back to Him. So yeah, that's it. I'm sorry if, you know, the story time was like too long and I got really chatty, but yeah, overall I just had a very nice experience. Just want to say thank you also for coming along with me today and for watching this very chatty video. If you ever wanted to get a tattoo soon, I hope that you find this video useful, and I'll see you again in my next video. Bye!